Welcome today, this beautiful afternoon. So, I've been getting messages. As you guys know, I'm on university. I'm a third year student, accounting, Stellenbosch University. So, I've been getting a lot of people asking the question like, how is it on university? Is university even worth it? Is it even worth it to go to university? Is it even worth it to plan out to plan out your whole school journey just to get admission into a university, and what are the other options? I've been getting a lot of questions like that, a lot of questions. So first things first, what you need to consider is, what do you want? First and foremost, what do you want in life? That's the question you should ask yourself. So a lot of people would just go to university because their parents told them to go to university, because they feel that's the only way to make a living. What are the other reasons? They feel like yeah, to be successful in life you need to be in university, which is definitely not the case. Which I can tell, it's not the case. So the question is it even worth it to go to university? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna explain how university is, how I got admission into the university, how the life is on university, how the students are, my fellow students, and also how the workload is, because that's the thing that people confuse of university and school. University is definitely not school. Definitely. There's a huge gap difference between university and school, like house life on school and house life in university. So first things first, for me, I got admission into the university around I think 2020 during COVID, like the first 3 months. And how I got admission into the university is I used my grade 11 marks, right? Because to get into the university admission, you gotta register and apply to university with with your grade 11 marks, you know that. So then they will conditionally accept you or not accept you, and then you have to wait for your end results, like grade 12 results, to finally be admitted into university. Yeah, I got into the university with my grade 11 marks. Did a test. What do they call it again? The APS test, something like that. But yeah, you have to write an APS test. I think that applies to most of the universities, but mostly universities of the Western Cape requires you to write the APS test. I'm not sure what it's called again, but yeah, it's some kind of a test. It's like maths, I think science, something like that. But yeah, so I got into the university around 2020. At first, I was to be honest, I was like, what the fuck is this? Because everyone just seems to know what they are doing. And I think during my welcoming week, my first week here in university, after a huge struggle just to finalize my registration, because I think there was a problem with my registration. I had to go to the office and fix it with my parents and everything. So after I finally got in, and also you need to remember, it's not about just going to the university. It's also about do you have placement in a residence, like where you gonna stay. You can't just go to the university. You gotta have some kind of residence where you gotta stay, like a flat or something. Just like some accommodation. And also the other thing is you need to plan out how you're gonna get financed. So for financing, there's a lot of opportunities available, like NSFAS bursary, financial aids from the universities. So that's what you need to consider, the three things. First, your marks. How you gonna get into it? It's by really accelerating your grades and just getting admission into the university. Then you gotta worry about the accommodation. How you gonna get accommodation? And then you gotta worry about um who's gonna fund you, like your bursary, your financial aid, your NSFAS. So yeah, so I finally got in. I wasn't on a bursary yet, but I got a bursary from the National Treasury. Like, yeah, it's here in the Western Cape. There was like economic competitions and stuff like that. So yeah, that's how I got in. I got my bursary from the Western Cape provincial treasury. It's like a parliamentary bursary. That's how I got it by the economic competition. But anyway, it's taking way too long to explain. Yeah, so where was I again? My first week as I moved into Elsworth because that was the race that I stayed on. It was quite a new experience because you get to meet people that you've never seen in your life. It's people from overseas, Indian people, colored people, black people, white people. It's just a different like races all around you. It's very differentiated. So then you gotta think about how the fuck am I gonna fit in? And how it was for me first, I just scanned through everyone, just check the vibe out for the first week, just check out how everyone is. Like, oh, okay, this is how the people are. Okay, okay, okay. And then I finally made some friends, like the friends that I'm currently like friends with. I finally just went up to them, like spoke to them. Yeah, we got to know each other and stuff like that. Yeah, so it's a whole new different world from what I used to know from in high school and everything. And then I think classes only start like after 3 weeks. So for the whole 3 weeks, we got like to know each other in welcoming week, and everything is just a bit blurry. You don't know if you're gonna be right for the year. You don't know if you're gonna fail. Everyone says like university is difficult. You have all that, like I wouldn't say stupid thoughts, just concerning thoughts. So yeah, I got to know a lot of people, and then what I did that really helped me was I asked a lot of questions, a lot of questions. So yeah, I like I ask people who's been to university and who's been studying, who's like third year, second year, like yeah. I ask them like how is it here, like what do you need to do, like to pass, what methods did they use to succeed and get to where they are. So a lot of things goes into consideration when it comes to university. Yeah, so past welcoming week. Then the other thing was the classes. You don't need to, you really need to think about what you should get to be ready for classes. Do you need to get notebooks? Do you need to get yeah, all those kind of things. And once you get through like the first 2 months of university, then you kind of have an idea of what it's like here on university. So your concerns would be like just to get like past the first 2 or 3 months of university. Once that's done, then it's gonna be like, okay, I think I got a hold of everything now. I think I know what is expected of me. I think I know what I should do. So yeah, and then I completed my first year during COVID. Second year completed. Now I'm in my third year, and I could say it's definitely worth it to be in university. The friends you meet, the people you associate yourself with, the mindsets that you have, everything is just worth it. And also, it almost challenges your comfort zone because you're operating way beyond your comfort zone when you're in university. Because it's not like school where you can just prepare like the previous night for an exam. Nah. No sir, no sir. The workload is it's a lot, it's a lot. So you need planning, weeks of just sitting down, weeks of sitting down and just deciding how you gonna go after it, how you gonna proceed as a student. Yeah, it takes a lot of planning, it takes a lot of work. So I would say university is not like it's not like just something. It's quite challenging. I wouldn't say difficult, it's challenging. Because it's like almost you on your own. There's no mother to tell you should go to school, you should attend classes. No mother should tell you like, yeah, you need to wake up. You're your own person, yeah. I think this is where maturity comes in. And you need like self discipline, you need to be self motivated. So there's a lot of things that goes into consideration. And also you should be aware of the people you surround yourself with. First of all, university is a place, as I said, very differentiated. And there's a lot of random things around, random people doing random like things. So you need to be certain and sure about the person you are as well. And it's quite easy to be influenced by people around you, especially if it's like a group. And then like yeah, if it's a group of people, it's like almost they are believable in what they're saying, they are believable in the things they do, so it might confuse you easily. So yeah, the friends you need to consider, and then the workload. If I would talk about the work here on university, my course is way different than what most of the people are doing. I'm doing accounting. I know most of the people would do education. They would rather do like social work and stuff like that. I'm not like an expert in the field of that, but I have friends like who's been in that field. But what I can say about it is one thing that all the courses have in common is the fact that it requires a lot of work from you. A lot of, I wouldn't just say work, I would say conscious work. Like you know what you're doing, you plan it out, you sit down, you think, how am I gonna go approach this? And also the pressure from like the outside world. You have your parents back home, you have your teachers back home, they're expecting you to graduate. You might fail a few modules. At first, I didn't pass all my modules. I definitely didn't pass all my modules. And then, like, what I realized is the bounce back. The bounce back is always like, it's like the cherry on the cake. Because now you realize, oh, I screwed up. I really screwed up. I messed up with this module. What you gonna do? You're gonna next time you're gonna go harder, and that's gonna motivate you to go even way more harder. So I would say it is definitely worth it to go to university to excel as a person and to get exposed like to a lot of different people, a lot of different mindsets. And also one thing I could warn you about is like getting distracted on university. That's one thing you should consider, like getting distracted by people. Because once you get into university, you get exposed to a lot of things and a lot of people. And it's easy to get distracted from your work. Once you get distracted, it's kind of game over because like now you're gonna be focused on a lot of other things beside your work, and then you're gonna like do badly, and then you're gonna think like it's just you, and you're gonna take it personal, and then you're gonna be less motivated. So for you who are considering to go to university, I would say it's a very very good choice, especially the university you choose. I have friends who's in UWC. I wouldn't I wouldn't just name drop universities just like to promote them or anything. This is not like a promotion or what. But I have friends in UWC who tells me about like how great it is there and like how it's structured and like how it has a balance between like social life and work life. And for me personally, I prefer Stellenbosch. I really do because for me Stellenbosch is like it's like one of the elite universities where it's like the standards are so high. If you have Stellenbosch on your CV, like let's say you're a Stellenbosch graduate, if that's on your CV, that's gonna be so beneficial for you, so beneficial because people look up to the university and its standards. It doesn't like just accept any student. You gotta have like a certain amount of dedication, determination, and also there's a lot of help and support. I'm not sure about other universities though. Some, but I know Stellenbosch like offers a lot of like support, academic support, emotional support. I think the University of Stellenbosch is like a university who's out for the students. It's like who's helping the students who really want the students to succeed. So yeah, it would be one great choice to go to University of Stellenbosch. And the other thing is your hobbies. Come on, guys. You can't just be occupied with your studies. You gotta have something that's taking your mind away from work. Like for me, I do music and I go to the clubs a lot, like a lot, really a lot, like all of the time. But that comes with a balance, and then yeah, it comes with planning as well. Yeah, because like I just feel like once you put in the required amount of work and you like actually grind hard, you gotta be doing something else. Otherwise, you'll just be wrapped up in your studies. You'll become awkward socially, and then yeah, it's just gonna drive you mad. So you gotta balance it out. So it's grind hard, work hard, work hard, and like enjoy yourself to the fullest. That's just how I go about it, and like yeah. So when you get to university, you gotta be sure of the type of person you are, because yeah, you can easily be influenced. Um, and you know what's quite interesting about me speaking on this topic is the fact that like there's not a lot of people talking about our university in general, like how the universities are. They never speak about it. They only speak about like the fact that like how you should work out to get into university. They never speak about how it actually is. But I can tell you now, it requires a lot of you as a person, and like you grow exponentially in university. So yeah, if you are considering you sitting at home, filling out your applications, you're definitely on the right path. And like it's not like it's gonna be forever. It's gonna be like 3 years of your life that you can build your life on, and then like also go try out the workload. Just do it while you're still young. What do you have to lose? I mean, what do you have to lose? It's just like I wouldn't encourage you to do that. But like I'm not encouraging you. I would just say like it's an option for you to just go to university and explore and like be yourself. Yeah. So I already spoke about what it's like for me, and like should you go to university? Definitely. Definitely. If you have an opportunity to go to university for whatever course, just do it. Just do it. You won't regret it. Yeah, and also to wrap it up, um, yeah, if you guys have any other questions, you can just comment in the comment section, and yeah, let me know what you want to hear and like what you want me to speak on. And also like the video, share it with your people, share it with people who's aspiring to go to university, and just yeah, subscribe. If you're not subscribing, I'm not gonna react to any other comment and make another video. I want you to subscribe. I want you to press the notification bell to see like other updates and stuff like that. Come on, let's help build the journey. And for every subscriber that I get, I'm posting I'm posting like some other live event on like yeah on YouTube that I'm currently in and that I'm currently enjoying. Like I would allow you like to be more personal, like into my personal life, and can see like what is actually happening around me socially, what is actually happening around me, where do I stay. Yeah, so subscribe, and let's do it. Let's educate these young ones. So yeah, peace out. It's your boy Young T.